Be going through a voting selection today. We're pretty locked in for the rest of the day, I will say.
Hello, Copper Basin High School. The weather today is going to be beautiful. Maybe.
It could be. It could be. We'll see.
Hopefully.
It could be. There's a big chance.
Stay tuned to figure out.
Coming up today and tomorrow, we're playing Polk, so I'll let you know more on that.
Oh, sorry. I was just writing down, what my potential future vote selection could be.
Oh.
But unfortunately, we're not legally allowed to vote yet. We work jobs, we go out, do everything.
Do you think the legal age should be lowered to 16?
I think there's a big chance, and hear me out. Because I'm 16, we all work. We all go get our money, get our bag. We have to pay taxes. We're tax-paying citizens. If we're paying taxes and putting into stuff like that, how come we can't vote on what our taxes are allocated to? One thing I will say about taxes is it's always a matter of opinion. It's always stuff that we evoke out of our own brain. One thing that's not a matter of opinion, factual statements is what could be going on in the weather today. Is it sunny? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it raining? Is it storming? I'm going to pass this over to our lovely weather girl so she can further elaborate on that segment.
The weather for the high for today is going to be is 84 and the low is going to be 64. The normal high is 90 and the normal low is going to be 70. The records that have been set in 1983 was 103, and in 1927 it was 103 as well. The sunrise this morning will be 7:06. Yeah. And the sunset will be at 8:20 p.m.
Oh, sunny.
Ooh. The allergy forecast is going to be in the medium, mold will be in the high, and the weeds will stay in the medium most of the day. The hour-by-hour forecast is going to be partly cloudy all day, and it's going to be pretty beautiful, honestly. It's going to stay in the 80s mostly. This morning it's going to be in the 60s to mid 70s. Warms up to high 80s. The forecast for this week, Thursday, we have 10% precipitation chance. It's going to stay in the high 80s to go into the 90s. Fake fall, y'all. It lied. and the lows are going to stay in the 60s to 70s. The weekend forecast is going to be it's going to be partly cloudy, and of course, fake fall. It's going to be in the 90s to 80s.
It seems like the weather sounds pretty average today. Luckily, even though it's quite average today, in the next week we'll have a little bit more expectance. It's a very sunny next week. You'll see that coming up. I know we're all excited for that.
Right.
Hopefully we'll see a lot of really good gameplay in our sports because there's a game Friday, if I do believe. We were looking at the weather; it looks pretty hot, so no excuses, nothing you can really say to put it down. Would you like to further elaborate on what we might be having?
Yeah, today our volleyball team is going down to Polk, and at 5:30, I'm pretty sure the JV is going to start, and then at 6:30, the varsity is going to start. So make sure to show up to that if you want to see Polk just get stomped in volleyball.
Slam.
And tomorrow, our football team is going over to Polk, so make sure to pack your bags because I want to see everybody there tomorrow. I know I'm going.
You're going to see me there.
And, yeah, it'll be a great game tomorrow. We're going to stomp Polk and just have a great weekend.
Rub them in the dirt.
Yeah. I'm voting on that we're beating Polk. So if you want to lower the voting age, let's talk to Owie about it.
So, I know we all have an opinion, on that, and there's a lot of different things we could say. One big thing everybody likes to say to discredit students is, potentially we don't care about voting. We're too young to really care. That's a huge generalization, and I always like to point that out. People can bring up statistics. There's about 32% from the study that I saw, 32% of students who do not care about voting. That's a very large, majority for wanting to vote. But even throwing that to the side, it's not a matter of, could or, would or would not. If they can vote, someone's going to vote. Someone's going to have some, voice or reason, something that matters, and it, all these, people like to say, one really good thing, actually, I would like to say, give them some credit towards, is when you're 16, a lot of your views will directly mimic your parents. So whatever your parents think, it's like it's programmed into you, coded almost. Not everybody will have that way of thinking. Yes, some people might, because that's where they grew up in, and your situation, your environment will reflect you as a person. But that does not directly mean that your vote is insignificant, substantial. I feel like everybody likes to discredit every act of ignorance, every single injustice against us students. I feel like maybe I'm getting a little too political here, but I'm quite politically inclined. I like to give my opinion out here. I think it's quite unfair that we have to pay taxes, we have to put money towards, and we're not getting anything out of it. What do y'all think about this subject?
Okay. On my thoughts being like if it was lowered to 16. Okay, some 16-year-olds, I'm not just saying it, but, we all know it. Most 16-year-olds aren't really mature. And didn't you, back in the Constitution was ratified, 1788, it only said you had to be 21 plus, land-owning, white, Christian, and male.
I would like to interject, we definitely aren't as necessarily developed as we could be, because at 16, our frontal cortex will stop developing at around the age of 25. So if we are not fully developed, I guess there is somewhat of an argument of we can't vote. But if it's the age of 25, why can 21-year-olds vote? Why can 18-year-olds vote? It doesn't really add up, per se. I don't see what those 2 years of difference in maturity is going to completely blow out the water. You know what I mean? It's not going to make a huge change. I would like to say that personally. And I feel like people just, they like to say we don't care. They like to put us down. Everybody I talk to has some sort of opinion. Everybody's inclined.
Everyone has an opinion.
Everybody does care. Whether they like to say it or not, because this is the country we live in. This is important. This is important to us. If we were to just put that to the side, what really do we have? We're just, guessing, hoping that we're going to have a good president. We have opinions too, and we would like to be inclined further.
Oh, yeah.
Very much. Thank you so much. It's been a really great show. No, it's not been a great show just yet. But we do have some food coming up. What food could we possibly have?
Oh, for lunch we'll be having popcorn, chicken, and pizza? That sounds kind of good, not gonna lie.
Personally, I like the popcorn chicken.
That's what I'm saying.
Pizza, I'm gonna slide that to the side. I'm gonna slide that to the left. As we always like to say, our gorgeous lunch ladies are making it, so it's probably quite tasty, but personally, I can't eat lactose. Lactose intolerant. But that sounds pretty delicious. Every time, we have popcorn chicken, it's a little bit of motivation to come here. It gives us a little bit of excitement. We always love to see some good food coming in. What do we have for breakfast?
Make sure you get here early tomorrow, because tomorrow we're having gravy and biscuits, so
ooh,
it's going to
okay.
be really good.
Gravy and biscuits, gravy and biscuits.
all that up. Mm-hmm.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Hopefully we're going to have my favorite lunch ladies in there. We're going to see them and be like, thank you so much for our food. Good morning to y'all. It's so nice to y'all, so sweet of y'all to make it. As we always like to say, there are reasons for coming to school, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For the food, y'all.
And I would like to, apologize the last 2 days. I've been out. So we've had a little bit of a scuff show, but, we're back. We're back in business. We're locked in. Do we know what birthdays we have going on for this week?
Well, yesterday was Miss Daly's. I don't know if y'all knew
Oh,
that,
it's Miss
but happy
Daly's birthday. Happy late birthday, Miss Daly. I
birthday.
can't believe I missed that.
But we also have Bryson Allen on the 27th and Trinity Smith on the 28th. So make sure to wish them a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Trinity Smith. Happy birthday, Bryson Allen. I know I'm going to be coming in with a gift for you, Bryson. A little kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in with us today. It's been a great morning. Thank you for waking up with us. This is Copper Basin High School. This is CBTV. It's only positive vibes in here. Make sure you get your votes in if you can. Make sure you at least get your opinions in with your parents. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. It's been a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.